Happy Thursday. For some reason, when I woke up today, it felt like a Friday. Okay? I just knew in my soul today was Friday. I just knew it. I just knew today was Friday. I was confident in the fact that today was Friday. And then my higher self was like, no, babe, today's Thursday. I said, what? We got a whole nother day? What the fuck happened? So expect for something to come faster than you thought. Okay? Expect for something to come quicker than you thought. Some type of surprise, some type of unexpected something. Expect for something to come quickly. Okay? Sorry, I was eating plantain chips and it's a little in my teeth. But something is going to be coming a little quicker than you thought, or moving a little faster than you thought. Okay, I don't know what it is. I don't know all your business. I have no idea. But it's gonna be something. All right? Because I just was confident in the fact that today was a Friday. And you know how like you in them in between stages when you first wake up, it's like you up, but you're not all the way up. Baby, I was having a whole battle in my head about if today was Friday or not. Until, higher self was like, no, today's Thursday. Okay, you got a whole nother day. So either there's going to be something coming faster, or you're going to have more time for something than you expected. You thought that you weren't going to have enough time for something, and you have more than enough time. Okay? Yeah. I don't know. Something is either, like I said, coming quicker, or there's some type of delay that works to your advantage. And it's not really a delay. It's just, it could be looked at as a delay, but I don't feel like it's a delay. I just feel like you just have more time to get something done. This could be related to paperwork. This could be related to submitting something, turning something in, being approved for something. I don't know. Check out how it resonates. All right. We about to get into these ancestor messages. I didn't really do a meditation on, like a pre-meditation on the messages for today. So we're going to find out what we're talking about together as a unit. And, just see what happens. We're just going to see what happens. See what comes out for the collective. This will be posted on YouTube for those who may have to step away, for those who may get disconnected. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Link in the bio. I do have specials available for the month of October. Reading specials, mentorship specials, consultation specials. So if you are interested, you can use this link below and just type info and shoot me a message. And I will send to you everything that I have going on. So that you can have the information and book accordingly. But let's see what's going on for the collective. I feel like this weekend is going to be a great weekend. I feel like this is going to be a very high vibrational weekend for a lot of people. I feel like this is a weekend to be outside. Like to do something. You know what I'm saying? To do something, to go somewhere, to be active. If you've been more reserved lately, I feel like this is a great weekend to be out and about. Okay? I feel like this is a good weekend to spend with family or friends or loved ones or people you haven't seen in a while, or to get out the state for a little bit. Or some of you guys may have a trip or something. But I feel like this is going to be a really good weekend for those things. Before I move on, if there's anybody in the Florida area, the Tampa area, or any of the areas that are being affected currently by the hurricane, I send you all of my love. I send you all of my love. I am devastated for y'all, because a lot of people are losing their homes. They're losing, you know, their spaces, their cars, their clothes, their things being displaced and displaced. And it's just, it fucking sucks. So sending all of my love to y'all, and hopefully you guys are safe, in a safe place. But yeah, this is going to be a great weekend for those who are going to be out and about, or who had plans to be out and about. And I feel like some of y'all are thinking about doing something this weekend too. Especially if you haven't really been outside for real. And you haven't really been doing a lot. You've been kind of to yourself, kind of reserved. I definitely feel like this is the weekend to do something. And don't think about money. You know what I'm saying? If you just go to the mall and walk around, that's free. You know what I'm saying? You can do free shit. Okay? You don't have to always spend money to enjoy yourself and to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Go walk around the mall, or, you know, get you a little thing of ice cream and walk around your downtown area like a tourist. I love doing shit like that. Okay? You know, it doesn't always have to be something money, you know, dealing with money. You don't always have to spend a bag to enjoy yourself, you know. I feel like a lot of you guys are getting to a space where you're figuring out, or you're finding out, or you're learning through experience how to enjoy yourself, how to find peace and happiness without doing a lot, or without feeling obligated to spend a lot or to have a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of the best times we had as kids and growing up didn't involve money. Like, think about it. We was outside living our best lives, playing in dirt. We didn't have a penny, a nickel, or a dime. And we was living it up. Okay? Sometimes you gotta go back to some of those old things, you know, that brought you joy. Not saying you necessarily need to go play in the dirt, but I'm just saying, you know, take that approach and you'll find more happiness. Because a lot of y'all are unhappy because you're worried about financial things. But finances, everybody's struggling right now. You know what I'm saying? Finances is not all that great for everybody. It's the economy right now. The economy is trash. It is shitty. And it's affecting everybody, whether you think so or not. A lot of y'all may think other people are living better than you or whatever. They got more money than me. Baby, trust me. Everybody going through it. I don't care how much money you think you got or how much money you do got. Everybody is moving differently in this economy. So don't be so money focused. And I feel like this is a good time, with everything going the way that it is, for, you know, a lot of us to redefine happiness and you know, peace and love and all of these things. You know, while money is not as available as it used to be or as it will be in the future. Sometimes spirit will tie up certain things so that you can focus on other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if you are in a position where money is not going the way you want it to, maybe it's because you need to put your focus on something else. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to do something else, look at something else, worry about something else. All right, we got Cut the Cords as the first card coming out. Cut the cords. What's going on? Compassion at the bottom of the deck. Beauty at the bottom of the deck. Protection at the bottom of the deck. Ooh. I just heard vanity. Be very, very careful who you have around you, because a lot of people don't like the fact that some of you guys look like something. I'm just gonna say how I'm seeing it. I don't know if that's what this reading is gonna be about. We're just going with the flow. But I do feel like a lot of you guys need to protect yourselves, especially from, Spirit said everybody. I was gonna say especially people that are, you know, directly connected to you, but from everybody. Okay? There could definitely be some jealous people around y'all. And I feel like a lot of people right now are targeting people's looks and highlighting people's looks to send the jealousy to send the negativity to. So just make sure you're protecting yourself. You could say quick protection spells when you leave the house. You know what I'm saying? I protect myself from all danger seen and unseen, from all people known and unknown, from all places known and unknown, from all dimensions known and unknown, traveled and untraveled. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can say simple things to protect yourself. But I definitely feel like a lot of you guys need to up your protection. Whether this is a vanity reason, because I'm hearing vanity. And then compassion is here twice as well. Especially from people that you have been nice to. And I know that probably sounds weird. But okay, because I felt like I heard gunshots, but it sounded like fireworks. I'm in Baltimore, so, you know, you got to stop and pause sometimes to see what the fuck that noise is. Anyway, I feel like you guys need to really make sure that you are protecting yourself, especially from people that you have been nice to. There could be somebody in some of y'all's space that you have been nice to, because compassion came out twice. Okay, so, you know. Sometimes people will take your kindness for weakness. Sometimes people will take from you and still not fuck with you, not like you, not want anything necessarily to do with you, while still having a hand out and accepting whatever it is that you may be offering as assistance. And the whole time they don't even really fuck with you like that. They gonna take what you give. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that, again, protection is going to be important. Yeah, Spirit has said everything that glitters ain't gold. Definitely protect yourself. Again, people known and unknown. Energies known and unknown. We got honesty and communication coming out as well. Like I told y'all yesterday, I think it came out in yesterday's horoscope messages. I forget which sign it was for. Definitely go back and watch that. But can y'all stop telling everybody shit? Like, I don't care how close they are to you. Stop telling everybody stuff that you got going on. Everybody don't need to know what's happening for you in your life at this point. They just fucking don't. Like, everybody doesn't need to know what you have coming in, or what you're working on, or what you're developing, or what you've changed, or what you're thinking about. Like, I don't care how close you are to this person. This could be your best friend. This could be your mama. I don't care. Stop being so open with the things that you're going through, or the things that, again, you're experiencing or thinking about or creating. Everybody doesn't have your best interest at heart. And even if they may be good people, sometimes when good people are going through bad shit, they stop being good people. Okay? So, like, some people's current situations can turn them into somebody that they wasn't normally before. You know what I'm saying? You don't never know what a motherfucker gonna do when they hit rock bottom. You don't know what to expect all the time out of people when they didn't hit rock bottom. All right? So everybody is not, even if you feel like I'm not really talking to them about nothing that's like super big, you know what I'm saying? I'm not telling them that I just got $1 million or nothing. It's not about that. You could just say, I had a good day today. And they be like, I don't want to fucking hear that. Do this bitch think I give a fuck about her day? I don't care about her motherfucking day. I had a shitty day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what people are thinking. You don't know what they're experiencing. You don't know what they're going through. Everybody's not happy for you all the time. They're just fucking not. People are people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they're high. Sometimes they're low. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's bad. We are versatile beings. We are dual beings. We're not always in high energy, good vibrational energy. So this could be a good person, but they could be going through a bad time. And they can be sending energy your way that you're not picking up on, because you just in your own world talking about what you got going on, not thinking about it. Because look at this. Miracles and transformation at the bottom of the deck. So obviously, again, some of you guys may be going through some type of experience where things are picking up for you, things are working for you, things are manifesting for you, things are coming into fruition for you. You are, you know, getting things in the physical realm. Okay, things from the spiritual realm are finally becoming available in the physical realm for you. Or again, you could just be having better days or nice experiences, or somebody may have called you cute or pretty or asked for your number, and you just want to share those things. Sometimes you can't even share that. Sometimes you just gotta just chalk it up to the game. Hey, I'm just going to keep that and put it in my pocket. I'm just going to enjoy it within my own energy, and that's just that on that. Okay? Again, everybody is not a bad person, but it's not always for us to share every fucking thing. Period. Especially if you're in a position where things are starting to grow and manifest and build, and you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. Like, the fuck? Thank you. You know what's crazy about this Poca honest thing? I didn't come up with that. I cannot remember who put it in my comments one day. Somebody put that shit in my comments one day. And I was like, that is so everything. I'm just gonna use that as the name for my backup page, and it just stuck, and I love it. I can't remember who came up with it, but shout out to them. I don't take credit for, you know, shit that I ain't create, but yeah, we got yes, so that's confirmation. Yeah, Spirit definitely wants y'all to keep y'all mouth shut. For some of y'all, this is like a preparation thing. Like, keep your mouth closed because something is coming, and you need to learn how to shut up now. Okay? You need to learn how to be quiet now, because when you get what you about to get, you don't need to be out showing everybody and letting everybody know and telling everybody and yeah, practice makes perfect. You need to start today being the fuck quiet and not speaking on everything that you have going on. Thank you for the gift. Okay? Because sometimes we can be in position to receive certain things, and we talk so much that we fuck it up in advance. Or we talk so much that when we finally receive it, people know exactly what to hate on. I done gave them directions, clues, landmarks, and everything to my manifestation, so they know exactly what to send that hate. They know exactly what to send that negativity. Okay? So for a lot of y'all, in the coming days or weeks before whatever this comes in, however long it works for you, because some of y'all may receive it, you know, sooner than others. A lot of y'all need to cut some cords, number one, and then some of y'all need to shut up. And when I say shut up to everybody, I mean everybody. Don't tell your best friend, don't tell your mama, don't tell nobody. Learn how to keep some things in the vault. You are the vault. Learn how to keep some shit in the vault. Okay? Now, after you get this thing and you done had it for a little bit and you done been enjoying it, then you can go and introduce people to it or speak on it a little bit. But when it's still in those beginning stages, when it's still in those, you know, again, the beginning steps and stages, and you just getting it and you just experiencing it and you just enjoying it, and it's still fresh and it's still new, you need to learn how to shut the fuck up and enjoy it behind closed doors. Because again, everybody is not having a great time. Everybody's not having a great time. Everybody is not getting their manifestations at the same time as you. You know what I'm saying? They just not. Everybody is not walking around here smiling and grinning and cheesing. You know, people can be mad about you simply just having a smile on your face, and they don't even know why you smiling. You know what I'm saying? People could be mad about you just having a higher vibrational energy, and they don't even know why the fuck they mad. You just look happy a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You just look like something. They don't fucking know why they mad. They just see that you in a different energy than they are. It don't have to make sense. And that's another thing. A lot of y'all gotta stop thinking that everything has to make sense. Haters don't make sense all the time. They don't. Have you ever talked to a hater? They don't always make sense. There was a trend going around on TikTok. I don't know if this was a year or some time ago, where they was talking about celebrities that they just don't like. And I was just watching them, and some of the videos was like, I just don't like this person because I just don't like this person. They didn't have no fucking reason. I just don't like them. You know what I'm saying? And those are celebrities. Those are people that they don't know. So imagine the people that's close to you that has a better front seat view of what the fuck you got going on. They got more of a reason to not fuck with you. It doesn't have to make sense. Haters don't usually make sense. They just be hating. They just be mad. They just be feeling some type of fucking way. It just be what it be. Like, stop trying to make it make sense. But I don't have $1 million in my bank account yet, or I don't have the house or the car that I want yet, or I don't have the relationship that I want yet, or I don't have this going for myself, and I don't have that going for myself. Why don't they like me? Why would they be hating on me? Why wouldn't they want the best for me? But that's my mama, but that's my sister, but that's my cousin, but that's my best friend. It don't matter. What the fuck? But that's my granny. So it don't have to make sense. You just got to know that it's possible so that you are protecting yourself. That's why we say danger seen and unseen. Hello? Places known and unknown. Because sometimes I can't see the danger. Sometimes I'm just walking around in the motherfucking forest. Just la 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 la. With no type of insight to where the danger could be coming from and who the danger could be coming from. Protection is very important. And I feel like especially during the time where people are receiving harvests and people are receiving miracles and people's manifestations are coming to pass, you really need to be protecting yourself now more than you was when you didn't have shit. When you get shit, that's when you really need to protect yourself. That's why when motherfuckers get money, they move out the hood. Bitch, I done worked hard as hell for this. I'm not about to have a house. It don't mean that I'm ashamed of where I come from. It mean that I know that you motherfuckers is haters. I know that you motherfuckers don't care about the shit that I worked hard for. You'll steal it. You'll tear it up. You'll fuck it over. So I got to go. I got to take all of my new things and I got to leave. I got to relocate. So for a lot of you guys, with whatever is about to come in, you're going to have to relocate. Whether that's physically relocating, whether that's energetically relocating, whether you're relocating friends, relocating family, you're going to have to relocate, babe. It's time to go somewhere else. It's time to move. Period. You can't be caught up in the same environment with all this new shit, carrying all this new shit around. And then you got the motherfucking poor ass people and the peasants and the I don't give a fuck ass people just waiting for you to turn your back so that they can try to dip into your shit. Break your windows. Okay? They climbing in your windows. They snatching your people up. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. For real. For real, for real. Period. Get the fuck up out of there. Leave them people behind. And this is why, again, we've been talking about for the majority of this year, releasing what no longer serves you. People, places, and things. Because it, again, was preparing you for where you are about to go or what you are about to receive. You may not always know initially what is coming in for you. You may have an idea of what you want. That's what a manifestation is. A manifestation is I have an idea of what I want. I have an idea of what I would like to be my reality, right? But allowing divine timing and divine alignment to happen means that it could be more than you thought, right? It could be in a different direction than you thought. So you have to be versatile. You have to be flexible. You have to be, available to move the way that your intuition is sending you based on where you're going, based on what's happening, based on what's going on for you. or what's about to happen for you. So your intuition may be like, okay, I know that you asked for whatever, whatever. I know that you're manifesting whatever, whatever. And you may think that these people that's around you right now is going to still be around you when you get this manifestation. But the gag is, when you get it, they're not going to fuck with you like that. They may not like that you got it. They may think that they deserved it and not you. They may think that you didn't do anything to deserve it. They may just be mad that it's you and not them. Whatever it is, intuition is telling you to go ahead and get the fuck out of Dodge now. Again, preparation is key. Get the fuck out of Dodge now. So that when you do get to this place, when you do get to your manifestations, when these things do become your reality, you don't have to work backwards. You don't have to be defending your motherfucking self and then trying to do all of the protection work that you should have been doing. Because I feel like a lot of y'all may be protecting yourselves, but are against the wrong people. Spirit is saying the call is coming from inside the house. And it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, the call is coming from you. It means the call is coming from inside the house, meaning it's somebody in your vicinity, somebody close to you, somebody near you, somebody close enough to see where you've been and where you are or where you're about to be. And it could be people that you least expected. That's why when we do protection work, we don't pick and choose who we protecting ourselves from. No, protect me from everything and everybody. Because I don't know who the shooter is. I can't see every roof that a sniper might be on. You know what I'm saying? I can't see all of the blind spots. I don't know. I don't know where it can come from. So, divine ancestors and spirit team, those who have my highest good at heart, those who work positively to help me align with my divine purpose, I thank you in advance for protection from danger seen and unseen, from people known and unknown, from places visited and unvisited, places my feet haven't even treaded yet. Okay? People that I would least expect and people expected. Every motherfucking body. From all dimensions. From every realm. Because I don't know where this shit is coming from. From all bloodlines and generations and past lives and new lives. Bitch, all the lives. Protect me. Have my back. Keep me safe. Because I don't know. It's shiesty out here right now. We talked about the separation that has been happening between the light energies and the dark energies. And when I say that, I don't mean dual energies, because we know that we are light and dark, right? I'm talking about negative energies, right? Chosen ones, those who are aware, those who know who they are, or those who are about to go through that process. And then those who are NPCs, those who this is not their lifetime to wake up, those who are part of keeping this realm at a very low vibrational state. There's a clear separation happening. There's a clear separation happening. Okay, and I don't know if y'all paying attention or not. I don't know if y'all peeping it or not. But a lot of it is happening through exposure. And it's not, everything is not going to be loud exposure. Everything is not going to be plastered on TVs and magazines and stop signs and shit. Some shit is intuitive. This is why we've been preaching intuition this whole year. Because a lot of it is intuitive. You just gonna walk in rooms and your motherfucking energy gonna be like, no. Turn around. Don't stay here long. You cannot make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Just when you thought I was lying and making it up. I love immediate confirmation. It just really does something to my soul. I love when spirit come out and confirm it immediately. Okay, don't take no time. That's what we like, instant confirmation. This is a time to protect your motherfucking self. Because it's not a financial thing anymore. It's not a materialistic thing anymore. People jealous of energy now. They don't give a fuck about your bank account. What the fuck? They don't care that you driving a 2002 Honda Accord, bitch. They don't care. They don't care about your punch buggy, no punch back. They don't give a shit about your little studio apartment. They don't care. People jealous of energy now. People jealous of auras now. People coming from motherfuckers who just got a vibe about themselves, who just got a energy about themselves. They mad at people who don't got shit materialistically. Because the separation is happening. The separation is happening. We're in the middle of a divine separation. And it's becoming clear who's actually chosen and who's actually talking shit. You got a lot of shit talkers that's been running around here and trying to convince people that they need to be worried about money, spells, and all this other bullshit. And then you got people who's been working on themselves, who have been investing in themselves, betting on themselves, rebuilding themselves, understanding themselves, understanding their bloodline, understanding their power, understanding their essence, falling in love with themselves as they are, as they were born, as they were created, not trying to fit the mold that has been created by society. Not trying to fit in, not trying to blend in. We're in the age of Aquarius. Anything blending in don't get seen. If it's just a white wall, it's just a motherfucking white wall. But if I splash some motherfucking orange paint across that bitch, you gonna see that orange paint. You ain't gonna give a shit about that white wall. And you are the orange paint, my love. The more you tap in with your motherfucking self, the more you understand who you are. Look at that 88. The more you understand who you are, the more that you tap in with yourself, the more that you understand where you come from, the power that you possess, the essence that you carry. You won't stop giving a fuck about the materialistic bullshit. And you're going to start tapping into that power. You're going to start tapping into that power, that inner power, that energy, INNER, what is within you. Because that's what people are craving. That's what people are desiring. When we're talking about realness, realness is being brought into the chat. Realness has entered the chat. People want real motherfucking connections now. People don't care about money like that no more. They don't care about possessions and materialistic things. People want real connections with real motherfuckers. Are you real? Can we talk about some real shit? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sit here and talk about baddies, east, north, and west, and south. I don't want to talk about your love escapades and all the bullshit you doing. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about how you just got this check for this, and that, and how you drove off the lot and this. Bitch, I don't care. Where's your soul? Where's your heart? You know what I'm saying? Are you okay mentally, emotionally, spiritually? Let's talk about the spiritual realm. Can we talk about what's going on astrologically? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck going on with the economy and the shit that means something to those who are trying to get into a different space? Can we talk about what the fuck is going on with the exposure of the quote-unquote elites and the takedown of the negative spirits and entities that have been holding our people captive? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody want to talk about that other shit that y'all want to talk about. We don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about that low vibrational ass bullshit. We don't want to talk about Don Julio Actifulio. Bitch, I don't care. I don't give a damn. I don't want to talk about that. Where's the real conversations? Can we talk about our spiritual journeys and how it's hard out here for a pimp? You know what I'm saying? Trying to rise energetically. Can we talk about our struggles of staying on this good road, on this high vibrational road? We don't want to talk about all that low vibrational ass bullshit. We don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about your religions and all of the things that keep you in a negative mentality. We want to talk about how we gods and our powers and our strengths and our abilities to transcend these temporary situations that we're in. Our abilities to manifest and create the life that we were sent here to have and to experience. We want to talk about traveling and seeing different parts of the world. Can we talk about the real shit? When will the real people enter the chat? That's what's going on right now. And if this is not your vibe, we know what side you on. It's simple as that. Spirit is making it so clear and so evident that people don't even got to open their mouth. Again, this is an energy thing now. You don't got to open your mouth. I know what side you on. I could tell by the way you walking, by the way you talking, by the way you carrying yourself. The shit you post, the shit you repost, the shit you retweet, the shit you share. I could tell by the people you got around you, by the motherfuckers you date. It's getting super obvious. And a lot of y'all are stepping away from people. Again, cord cutting. Stepping away from people, walking away from people. Because you can tell that we just not on the same vibe. We not looking for the same stuff. We not headed towards the same direction. Love relationships coming to an end. Or what you thought was love. Because look, opportunity and change. It's a time we're changing, boo. I don't want to be the same person I am today, tomorrow. What the fuck is the point of that? I don't want to think the same way I think today, tomorrow. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think like that. I don't want to be like that. I don't even want to think the same way I'm thinking right now in the next 45 minutes. I want to be in a constant state of changing, a constant state of growing, a constant state of upgrading, and getting more into who I'm supposed to be, stepping more into the space that is created for me. The space that was pre-created for me to come here and to access. The fuck? We leaving all that low vibrational ass shit behind. Hell no, we not here for that. We not here to be giving our power away to people, places, and things. We not here for that. The fuck? Hell no. I'm not giving my power away. I'm not forcing myself to be in spaces just because you my family. I don't give a damn. I'm not forcing myself to be around people just because I know you my whole life. I don't give a damn. What the fuck? Hell no. I don't care. It's time to separate. And to be unapologetic in the fact that you are upgrading and you're moving towards something different. I'm not going to apologize for being better. And I'm never going to choose you over me and my growth and my ascension and my next levels and my next stages in life. I'm never going to fucking do that. And I'm not going to be in a position or in an energy where I can't be who I'm supposed to be in the fullness of that. If I'm having a conversation about spirituality, I don't need you looking at me funny. I don't need you trying to throw the Bible in my face. Separate myself. What the fuck? What are you doing? If I gotta protect myself and defend myself everywhere I go and every room I'm in, what the fuck is the point of being in them rooms? You either get it or you don't get it. You either with it or you not. And a lot of y'all are learning through conversation where people stand. And spirit will allow it to be so where you don't even have to speak. People will just start talking and they're going to start telling on themselves. They're just going to start saying shit. And it's going to alert your motherfucking higher self like, ooh, you... this not going to work. Your intuition get to cooking. Ooh. This is not going to work. This is... I need to figure out a way out of here. I'm going to have a real tough... Look at this. Honesty and communication. I'm going to have a real tough conversation with this motherfucker. Let them know I got to separate. Because we are obviously not on the same vibe. We are obviously not in the same place. Let me plan my exit. Let me go ahead and get ready to dip up out of here. I was walking with who was a ex-workout partner of mine the other day. And we was talking about the weather changing, right? Simple conversation, you know. The weather's changing. It's getting cooler outside. And whatever. And I was like, yeah, you know, it's not really supposed to be this cold. You know, they got weather machines and stuff. And, you know, they be playing with the weather. That motherfucker said, what? Nuh-uh. It's the season changing. That's what happened. The winter is supposed to be cold. I said, well, it's been fun. It's been a blast, but yep, I guess this is gonna be the last day we work out together because I can't do this anymore. All right. Yeah, sure. It's winter. Yep. I ain't spoke to that motherfucker since. I gotta go. I can't do it. We as energies have done way too much work on ourselves. We've learned way too much about what's going on. We have awakened way too much to be in spaces where people can't keep up. And it's a difference between somebody who wants to be educated. Because there are people who are in their first phases of waking up, right? There are people who are in their beginning stages of coming into information, and you may be a helper to that process. You may be sent there to offer them a little bit of insight and to point them in the right direction of more information, things like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But you can tell who's already closed off and too far gone. And it can be simple things. Like I said, that was just a workout partner. That wasn't a dude I was dating or a family member or nothing serious. That was just somebody I just would, you know, work out with a little bit, jog around the neighborhood. But we're getting to a space where we can't even do simple things with simple-minded people. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. The simplest of conversations, the simplest of interactions have to be on a certain vibration. This goes back to worthiness. I'm too motherfucking worthy to be around somebody who's stupid or who chooses to remain stupid or ignorant or to lack that knowledge. Hell no. I done did way too much motherfucking work. Now, if this was day one of the journey, then maybe. You know what I'm saying? If this was day 2 of the journey, then maybe. But being damn near 10 years in, hell nah, I can't sit with you. Mean Girls, I can't sit with you. Thank you for the subscription. I can't sit with you. We don't wear jogging suits on Fridays. You can't sit with us. The fuck? We don't wear stretchy pants on Fridays, bitch. You can't sit with us. I can't do it. It's not going to work. And a lot of y'all are being forced to put your foot down and to choose different spaces. Period. Naked. Look at this. And miracles keep coming up. This is the second time miracles have been at the bottom of the deck. If I can't be in a space where I can be naked energetically, right? I can't be in my energy organically. I can't offer myself in the fullness of who I am. You know, if I feel like I have to shrink myself down or dumb my conversation down or motherfucking limit the things that I discuss or talk about or reword my sentences so that you don't get offended by what the fuck I'm saying, baby, listen. Next caller. What the fuck? I'm not doing that. Hell nah. Especially with the fact that most of us have already been pre-exposed to a lot of this information, right? Meaning as a child, you already was different in your way of thinking. You already was different in your way of walking and talking and being. Your energy was already different. So it's like I done spent my whole life trying to reposition myself to make you motherfuckers comfortable. Not no more. Not doing that no more. When I can go find somebody who's on the same level as me or higher, and I can just talk and they catch it. They know exactly what the fuck I'm saying. Like I said before, some of these motherfuckers will finish the sentence before you get it out because we on the same motherfucking wavelength. We both moving in the same direction. We both getting it. We both understanding it. I told y'all before, a lot of y'all are starting to move into your season of soul tribe. And before you can gain access to the people that's supposed to be in your soul tribe, you got to lose the motherfuckers that's not supposed to be there. You got to cut them motherfucking cords. Because when you get those motherfuckers who are supposed to be with you, they're supposed to walk with you. They're supposed to talk with you. They're supposed to experience, alongside of you certain things. You got to have all of that negativity already cleaned the fuck out. You already got to have that dealt with. You ever been in a different point in your life and you had, let's say you had one best friend from your previous life, right? The way that you growing up, right? Your youth friend, the one who grew up with you, been kicking it with you, y'all done been through everything and all that shit, right? But then you going through a transitional point in your life when you're becoming a different person. So you manifest or you connect with a whole nother friend, and that old friend don't like that new motherfucker. I don't know if y'all ever been in that situation, but that's basically spiritually what this is. Them people that you used to be connected to, they connected to that old version of you, but you not that motherfucker no more. You done bossed up, you done grew, you tapping in, tuning in, meditating, talking spiritually, tapping in with your ancestors, practicing hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Ifa, whatever the fuck floats your boat, whatever goes along with your bloodline and your ancestry. You doing all these different things, and them old motherfuckers, they can't keep up. They can't keep up, and they can't properly acknowledge you for who you are becoming because they are still connected to who you were. But that new person, they've been doing the same work behind closed doors that you've been doing. They've been going through the same struggles and challenges with becoming their who they're supposed to be, healing their traumas, doing their shadow work. They've been doing all of that the same way you've been doing it. They've been on the same vibe. They've been doing the same thing. So you don't have to explain nothing to them. You don't have to have old things brought up and thrown in your face with them because they don't even know that old version of you. You can completely move as the new being that you are and not have to hold your tongue or feel like you got to readjust yourself or feel like you got to hide certain things or feel like you got to operate differently. You don't got to do all that shit with this new person. And for a lot of you, Spirit is bringing you soul tribe because this is the season when we need it the most. This is fighting time. Y'all know we came here to be warriors. We didn't come here to be pussy. We didn't come here to sit on the sideline and just be like, witnessing shit. We came here to be on the front line, to fight. And fighting doesn't always mean you have the same spiritual position that I have. My fight is getting on here, educating y'all, taking clients, teaching people healing, shadow work, working them through their past traumas and things of that nature, giving messages, giving insight, sharing downloads, communicating and giving information. That's my fight. Your fight may be being a teacher, going to these schools and spreading that good energy through these schools so that these babies can have a motherfucking chance to be something. Your fight could be going to the kitchen and cooking up that food that's going to feed these people and strengthen these people physically and energetically. Being the energy that goes into those meals that can strengthen those people again spiritually and energetically. Physically as well. Or maybe your fight is to be a lawyer. So you can make sure that your people are being done right when it comes to the law. When it comes to the things that these people put in place. Or maybe your job is to be a motherfucking scientist. So you can break down what the fuck is going on. Okay? On a micro level. We all have a different fucking fight. And because of that, everybody can't go with us. Because everybody wants sitting here to fight. Everybody wants to sit here to fight. Some people is just here to be here. Some people is NPCs. Some people repeating old lifetimes. Some people just, again, spirits that's trapped. They not all here to do what you here to do. So you need to surround yourself with people who are on the same mission as you. It may not be the same specific mission, but the end goal is the same. And that's to raise the vibration of this realm, number one. To free our bloodlines from whatever the fuck curses, hexes, negativity, trauma may be plaguing our bloodlines so that our children and children's children and children's children's children can have a chance to escape this motherfucker and not come back and not be trapped here. Whether it's to educate the collective, whatever it is. And because your mission is so grand and so great, you got to have grand and great people around you. And you can't feel bad when you go into a room and you know intuitively you bigger than everybody in this motherfucker. You can't feel bad about that. You can't feel bad about that. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, it is what the fuck it is. I didn't make it like this. Look at that. As I said, that shine comes out. You cannot be afraid to be who the fuck you're supposed to be. Even if that means you gotta be you around motherfuckers who don't know who the fuck they are. Because that's required. I was doing my walk today. Right? I walk and I jog every day. And I was on my little jog. And it was some Caucasian people, walking towards me. They act like they own the motherfucking street. Baby, I walked through them motherfuckers like I was 700 pounds. I ain't give a damn. I'm not moving. Who the fuck are you? With the most serious face. With the most nice, nasty ass face. I'm not moving. Who are you? The fuck? And you know what they had to do? Make room. I walk right in between the little conversation. I don't give a fuck. Move around. Because I know who I am. And I don't have to adjust myself for a fuck ass person. And the only people who are going to be offended by your light is a motherfucker that don't got one within themselves. Because if it's another person that's shining just as bright as you, why the fuck would they be offended by you shining? Don't make sense. If somebody else is in a room just as full of themselves as you are, why the fuck would they be offended by you? That word humble applies to motherfuckers who ain't shit. I'm not about to be humble. Who the fuck are you? Humble? When I left the motherfucking spiritual realm to come down here and save you motherfuckers, you think I'm gonna be around here shrinking myself the fuck down? Hell nah. Now I'm not gonna rub who I am in your face and target you and be like, yeah, you ain't shit, I'm the shit. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm most definitely gonna know that I'm the shit and I'm gonna speak on it. Fuck humility. Bitch. You be humble. Don't be no fucking humble. Are you crazy? After living a life around motherfuckers who don't know themselves, so they pick you apart because they don't know them, or they see some type of security within you that they don't have. Let's break down the word insecure. Lack of security with self. No security in who I am. What I bring to the table. No security in the way that I walk, the way that I talk, my position, my mission. That don't apply to me. Look around, everybody on mute. Bitch, that don't apply to me. Very secure. Did it happen overnight? Absolutely not. But I come from a generation of people. I come from a path of people, a bloodline of people who had the power in them, but nobody ever activated that motherfucker. And what we talk about all the time over here, pressure makes diamonds. Not daisies and sunflowers and you know, sprinkles. No, Bookie. No, pressure. Pressure makes diamonds. Adversity makes diamonds. Trials and tribulations makes diamonds. So if I done been going through trials and tribulations and adversity and pressure, and I still got trials and tribulations, adversity, and pressure to go, you think I'm going to walk around this motherfucker and not be who I am? And not be confident in who I am? And not screaming from the rooftops? You must be out of your rabbit ass mind. You must be out of your rabbit ass mind. What we said? Security? Okay. Yeah. You out your motherfucking mind. I grew up in a family that was very feminine dominant. Okay? The women run my family, especially on my mama's side. Well, I'm saying on both sides. The women run my family. And most black families, people don't like to talk about it, but we are matriarchs. We're supposed to be matriarchic families. But it gets fucked up because a lot of these women are not in the right spiritual position to be running the family. So that's why the families be fucked up. But we really supposed to be matriarchic type families. Okay? The wise women are supposed to be running the family because they receive the spiritual intellect, downloads, knowledge of where the family needs to go. The masculine doesn't get that. Right? And not only that, the feminine is in control of the generations. Period. They control the generation. They control the knowledge of the children. They control how children are able to learn and receive and know who they are and understand love and understand the qualities of life and understand spirituality. That all comes from the woman. So we're supposed to be matriarchic families, but the fact that it can't work the way it's supposed to is because a lot of these matriarchs are not in position. So we get chaos. That's not to say that men do not have a place in the family. Yes, you do. We are supposed to coexist. But spiritually, the women are in charge because they are more spiritually connected. They are the portal from this realm to the other. It's the way it is. If you go and you research any type of indigenous based, history especially here in the Americas. Now, I can't speak for no other part of the countries. But if you go research our indigenous ancestors, they were matriarchs. Okay? The bloodlines were ran by the women. That does not mean that the men do not have place. That does not mean that the men do not coexist. That does not mean that the men are not important. That's not what I'm saying. All right? So if you take it like this person is taking it, this idiot, again, separation. We working with higher knowledge. If you can't catch what I'm putting out, then baby, you need to up your motherfucking voltage. All right? It is what it is. Go do your research and come back and holler at me later. But a lot of the women in our families are not in position, which is why a lot of our bloodlines, specifically Black American bloodlines, are fucked. The grandmamas is allowing the bullshit to happen in the families. The aunties is looking over shit and sweeping shit under the rug. The mamas is in competition with the daughters and babying the sons and treating the sons like they their man. Period. There's a lot of women who are going through sexual assaults and different things, which is creating them to be mentally incapacitated to do what they need to do and move the way that they need to move in their divine feminine. It just is what it is. So the woman, that's why the divine feminine has been, number one, under attack. And number two, in this state and time, in this spiritual ascension, in this awakening process, in the beginning stages of this awakening process, it's been hitting more of the women than it has been the men. Now, there are a lot of kings, emperors that are waking up as well. But there's more numbers when it comes to the divine feminine. A lot of the divine feminine is starting to wake up and realize who the fuck they are. And it's needed so that you can get into fucking position. If we as the divine feminine are not in position, then the men are going to take longer to get in their position because we paved the way. Going back to the matriarch point that I just made. If you think about how we learn spirituality or even how we learn religion as children, it was the woman who was taking us to that religious place or that spiritual place. It wasn't the man. And the man was following the woman when it came to that. It was your grandmama, your mama, your auntie that was taking you to church. It wasn't your daddy and your uncle. Even if the daddy and the uncle was the pastor or whoever, the women was running the church. And this is coming from a PK. My mom is a pastor, my grandmama is a pastor. So I done spent years in church behind closed doors, seeing everything that goes on. Churches, religious places are ran by women, even if men are put in position of power. It is the women who keep the shit running and going. So the divine feminine has a responsibility right now to get in position. And that comes through healing. That comes through trauma healing, childhood healing, understanding who you are, confidence, women being more educated. It's the reason why they spent years keeping women away from education and knowledge and making all of the accessible things only available to men. It's a reason for that when it comes to us as a people. Now, I can't speak for nobody else's, no other, groups of people. I can only speak for melanated Americans. Those whose indigenous roots stem from right here in America. Period. Because we was already here. And you can fight your mama about it. But there's a point. There's a reason. There's a reason why the divine feminine is being called back to her position. Because once we get in position, the man has to get in position. The divine masculine has to get in position. Has to. They have no other choice. If all of the women around you get on the same accord, what the fuck is the man going to do? They got to get into position. They got to readjust. They got to get right. But we as women can't demand the man to be the protector, the provider, if we aren't being where we're supposed to be and who we're supposed to be. And that's why we're getting that pushback from these men. That's why they like, girl, what the fuck? I ain't about to be out here slaving and working over you and blah, 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 and taking a bullet for you and putting all this money into this and to that. I'm not about to be da-da-da-da-da-da, because you're not even in position yourself. He can't acknowledge you as the queen and provide and take care when you're not being a queen. He can't acknowledge you as the woman in the matriarch if you're not even stepping into that position. That's why a lot of these motherfuckers is looking at y'all crazy. When you got all these high-ass expectations. Talking about, I want a man to provide. Bitch, you don't even like yourself. You don't even walk around like you know who you are. You ain't got no confidence. You allowing this low-budget-ass broke motherfucker to keep giving you babies. When you gonna move like you know who the fuck you are so that the men can catch up and start treating you like you know who the fuck you are? That's why back in those times, men had respect for those women and they took care and they provided and they would go out and fight a lion on behalf of the motherfucking women. Because the power was undeniable. I don't know why Spirit took me there. Alignment. I don't know why Spirit took me there, but it needed to be said. The power is undeniable. Look at where women have ended up on the main stage. Look how they have taken Black American women and put us out there for the world to disrespect. And you can't be mad when you play into it. Zeus Network got a whole bunch of black ass subscribers. It's not niggas watching that. All this drama with motherfucking celebrities and all the bullshit. Who is tapped into that the most? It ain't the men. So at some point, we got to look at ourselves. It's important so that we can get our bloodlines back in line and we can fulfill whatever we're here to fulfill. We can step back into our position of being the empress, of being the queen. And again, it's only going to be an egotistical ass man that's not going to agree with it. But we can go back and look at history and see how many wars was over a woman. You can't tell me it's not all about the woman and the essence of the woman. When niggas then lost and fought whole ass wars for some coochie. Can't tell me, can't convince me, it's not gonna work. But the respect was different because the woman was different. We were in a different time because the woman was in a different time. We can even go back to the motherfucking 80s, in the early 90s, the 70s, the 60s, the 50s. Maybe we were not in a position of power when it came to society. But within the bloodline, the respect for women, the songs you had niggas crying on motherfucking albums and CDs over these women. Nowadays, they can't call you a bitch or a hoe fast enough. They can't get it out their mouth fast enough. All these women on OnlyFans. All these women press the shake ass and pop coochie. And to be butt ass naked everywhere. Wearing shoestrings for outfits. And you think that these men is going to look at you and say, yeah, I want to provide for that queen. I want to spend my life dedicated So that ass shaking, coochie selling ass motherfucker right there. I'll lay down and take a bullet for that coochie that's all over the internet. I sure will. Be for fucking real. Be for fucking real. Look at that. Truth. Be honest. We gotta get to a place of honesty. We gotta get to a place of being real. Because men are action-based creatures. They're not emotional. They're action-based. They're here to be providers and protectors and fighters and warriors. They're action-based. They don't understand, you know, I'm selling coochie because I was traumatized. They can't compute that. They don't get that. No, they just see you selling coochie. You a hoe. They don't get all of the intricacies. They don't understand all that. You know what I'm saying? And for they don't even really care about all that. I don't know why I'm going here, but I need to go here for a reason. They're action-based. What are you doing? What actions are you putting out? You can take the same man and give him two different women. One that carry herself a certain type of way, dress a certain type of way, and the other one who carry herself and dress a certain type of way. And that man is going to treat both of them women two different ways. Same man. Two different experiences. This is why you could be in a relationship with a motherfucker and you have so much shit to say. That was a dog ass nigga. He did this, he did that. And then the next girl go marry him. And he treat her like the best thing since sliced bread. Because the energy is different. She requires more of him. A man will do what is allowed for him to do. So that woman requires something different. He can't do that bullshit that he got away with you. Of course he cheated on you 5 times and 10 times and 20 times and had 3 babies on you. Of course. And then of course he went over there 30 days later, met this lady and changed his whole shit. Now he acting like a nun. And you like, what the fuck? Now all of a sudden he want to act like it was you. A man only do what you allow. They get away with whatever you let them get away with. They treat you however you present yourself. And a predator always can smell their prey. A lot of these men grew up in manipulative ass households with these toxic ass women. You think they don't see your insecure ass coming a mile away? You think they can't smell the desperation on your motherfucking ass? What the fuck? If I see a store that requires me to spend at least $20 before I can get in, and then right next door to that motherfucker, I don't got to pay shit, which one you think I'ma choose? I'm going into that free motherfucker. I'ma go right over there where I can get in for free. Okay, give me 2 hots and a cot. I'm about to go spend this $20. But then if I see all these other people spending that 20, damn, I'll be like, damn, it must be something good in there. Let me go hustle to get this 20. So I can get up in there and see what's going on. Because it look worth it. It's enticing. The fact that I don't have easy access to that is enticing. The fact that it requires something from me. And it comes with a price. It comes with a cost. It's enticing. So it made me think of it differently. Now, I might go to this little free spot and show my ass and do whatever the fuck I want to do. But over here, I had to pay $20. So I'm going to go in there and I'm going to act a little different. Because I didn't put something in. I had to invest. I had to invest into this thing. So I'm going to move a little different. I'm going to move a little different. I'm going to got some sense. Because they might put me out of this bitch. Over here, it's a free-for-all. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. But over there, they got security. It's access only. I gotta have a badge. I gotta swipe some shit. It's some boundaries over that motherfucker. Damn. They in there talking nice and smelling good and walking nice. And I learn me a little something when I'm over there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You have an expectation to heal yourself. Eight of Cups energy. It's your job to become your best self. It is your responsibility to demand respect based on who you are. I can't demand respect if I'm a free-for-all. I can't demand respect if I'm out here disrespecting myself on a constant basis, on a daily basis, and allowing people to treat me crazy or accepting anything from anybody. Or allowing people to jump over my motherfucking boundaries and still opening the door to let them in the second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time, seventh time. That's on me. That's not on these niggas. Niggas do what you allow. Let me go ahead and get you out of here. This may not be the space for you, my love. And it's taken away from what we talking about. Y'all going back and forth with these motherfuckers in the comments. Stay focused. You gonna always have somebody to disagree with you. You can't keep giving shit your attention. Y'all see I've been ignoring that motherfucker the whole time. Because everybody's not worth a response. And we get so quick to jump into some shit. Again, this goes back to worth. The whole thing we talking about right now. Knowing who you are. I don't got to explain myself to no motherfucker because they don't understand. Maybe you will one day. Maybe you won't. It's not my problem. It's time to walk away from things that no longer serve you. And sometimes your current self is the thing you need to walk away from. Because you are no longer serving yourself. That's why we go through ego deaths. Because you no longer serve you. It's easy to point that finger. It's easy to say, was this person, is that person, is this person, is that person. Well, have you done one of these? Have you looked in that mirror lately? Have you looked in the mirror lately? Have you investigated yourself? Because the only way that you can get to a place where you are secure in yourself and secure in your life is to first point out all of the places you are insecure in. All of the places that lack security. All of the spaces that lack boundaries. Self-evaluation. And a lot of y'all don't want to do self-evaluation because you've benefited so long from being a victim. This is turning to something else, but I'm going to go with it because this is what Spirit is taking me. A lot of y'all have benefited so much from being a victim. You was able to dodge responsibility, dodge accountability, dodge change that you know you needed to make, dodge decisions that you know you needed to make, be wrong. Of course you benefit from being a motherfucking victim. We all have. You'll be a liar to say that you haven't. We've all benefited from putting our traumas on the motherfucking table when somebody's trying to hold us accountable for something. The fuck? People try to let you know what you done did, hold you accountable for what you done did, help you see yourself. And the next thing out your mouth is, but I have trust issues. But I didn't have my mom or my daddy. But this happened to me when I was 6. that excuses you from fucking what? There's a lot of people who go to jail because they came from a traumatic ass household and they made decisions based on them traumas, but they still sitting their motherfucking ass in jail. Because you still did what the fuck you did. I tell y'all all the time, it may not be your fault that you got there, but it is your fault if you stay there. So yeah, maybe my childhood trauma did get me to this point. But if I continue to move in this energy, that's on me. That's not on my mama. That's not on my daddy. That's not on the person who violated me. That's on me. At some point, your motherfucking feet need to hit that motherfucking pavement. It can't always be passing it off to the next person. Well, I wouldn't have an attitude if you didn't talk to me like that. What the fuck you mean? You don't control your own energy? You telling me at your grown ass age, people can still get you off your motherfucking square? Is that what you trying to tell me? Somebody can say something, you gonna jump on it? Really? That's not how that works. That's not how that works. Where's the accountability? Because you can't be around here calling yourself a god, a goddess, and an emperor, and an empress, and all these holy ass names, high vibrational ass names. But then you go and you show your ass like that. But then you let somebody else control your mannerisms and your attitude and the energy that you put out. That don't make sense. That don't make no motherfucking sense. I can't sit here and say, oh, I'm a spiritual being and I'm a chosen one and I'm a this and I'm a that. But then I go ahead and I show my ass. And then when I'm held accountable, I blame my mama. I ain't lived with my mama in years. That lady ain't been around me in years. I ain't been in her same vicinity in years. And even if I was, how the fuck I'm going to blame her? I'm grown enough to go out here and lay down and fornicate and talk shit and be in relationships and drink and smoke and all the different things. But I'm not grown enough to take no motherfucking accountability. Balance is needed. 3 of Pentacles. At some point, 3 of Wands. You're going to have to balance that shit out. It got to make sense. You can't be grown enough to do you, but not grown enough to take accountability for doing you. That's the biggest portion of spirituality. That's why people don't like shadow work. That's why people don't like working on themselves. That's why people don't like really, really doing the work that comes behind closed doors. Because when you really doing that motherfucker, it's you versus you. It's not you versus your mama. It's not you versus your daddy. It's not you versus nobody else. When you sit in that motherfucking room and all you got is you, that's the hardest part. That's the most difficult part of the journey. Everybody want to be spiritual without the accountability, without the boundaries, without the understanding, without planting the new seeds and doing the work. If I'm trying to live in a house and my house got a cracked ass foundation, I don't need to go buy furniture. I need to go get the foundation fixed. The fuck? If I'm trying to live in a house and the roof is fucked up, I don't need to be out here buying a new mirror or buying me some new decorations for the bathroom. I need to go get the motherfucking roof fixed. It don't matter who put the hole in the roof. It don't matter who cracked the motherfucking foundation. If I'ma be in here, it needs to get done. Thank you for the gifts. It don't matter who caused this shit to be what it is. I'm here now. It's my job to fix it. Period. Y'all trying to move furniture into a motherfucking house that don't got good floors. And then you wonder why you stepped wrong on that motherfucker and you fell your ass through. I bet you did. Because you've been prioritizing the fixtures and not the foundation. You ain't paying no attention to the motherfucking foundation. But you got your nails done, your hair done, you got your hair cut. You got the clothes, the shoes. You doing all the fixtures, but the foundation is fucked up. You can have the money in your bank account. That don't speak to your foundation. Your foundation as a being, as an energy. Because if you can't take it with you when you leave here, it don't fucking matter at the end of the day. If it can't go with you, it's not a part of your foundation. I can't take no motherfucking Mercedes Benz with me to the afterlife. It's not gonna fucking happen. I can put all this type of work that I want to into a mansion. You can't fucking bury me with it. It's not gonna cross over with me. So you can invest into all of the fixtures of life. You can invest into all of the outside things, the things that people see on the outside. But that energy, INNER, what is within me is what is going to transcend to the next level, to the next realm, to the next dimension. Well, what the Migos say, walk it like you talk it. Yeah. We in a motherfucking place where your energy is speaking first. Your energy speaks first. That's why people treat you the way that they treat you. Because your energy was speaking before you opened your mouth. That's why people come into your life and manipulate you. Because your energy says, hey, manipulate me. Play with me. Bullshit me. Please. Yeah, come and waste my time. Talk to me crazy. Yeah. Hype me up and get me mad. So I go out here and I act the ass. That's what your energy says. Fuck what you talking about. Oh, I don't even play like that because I got standards and, you know what I'm saying, I don't do all of the cheating. I will leave a motherfucker. And you can talk all the shit you want. Oh, I got this amount of money and I got this going for myself and I travel all day and you still gonna get played with in every country your motherfucking feet touch. It don't matter. They still gonna lie. We see it all the time. It don't matter how much money you got in your bank account. That nigga still gonna cheat. I don't care how many days you spend in the gym. They still gonna play in your face. Because your energy is speaking for you. And I'm speaking from experience. This is not to say that I was in a place where I just was like this all the time. Fuck ass no. I thought my little outfits and, you know, my little this and my little that was going to, you know, make a motherfucker respect me and treat me a certain type of way. And it wasn't until I got dogged out the last motherfucking time that I said, damn, it's me. I've been around here pointing my little fingers at everybody the fuck else. Dodging that motherfucking accountability like I play for the motherfucking Redskins or something. Just out of there, bitch. You, like I'm fucking Floyd Mayweather. Dodging. I had to sit down one day and say, bitch, it's you. Because the funny thing about it is, all of these people connected to you, but they not connected to each other, which makes you what? The common fucking denominator here. You the common denominator. These motherfuckers don't know each other. They didn't have no conference call and say, hey, we all gonna disrespect her, okay? We all gonna play in her face, all right? We all gonna manipulate her, okay? Got it? They didn't fucking do that. So what was I putting out that sent the same message to every fucking body? How was I acting? What was within me? Ace of Cups. What was I bringing to the table that had everybody thinking the same way? acting the same way in my energy. I was the culprit. I was the problem. I was the common denominator. It was me. Raise my hand. I was the drama. I was the drama. And because I came from drama, I attracted drama. And because I came from drama and didn't change it, didn't heal from it, didn't recognize it, didn't understand it, I kept running into it. It kept being my motherfucking reality. No matter where I go, no matter who it was, different niggas, different people, different friends, different places, it didn't motherfucking matter. I was the motherfucking drama. I was the problem. I was the culprit. Call coming from inside the motherfucking house, bitch, it was me. It was me. And that was hard as shit for me to sit there and motherfucking admit. Because yes, I was going around here and I was traumatized as a child. Yes, I did have things happen to me. Yes, I was violated at a very young age. Absolutely. It did happen. And yes, you have the right to mourn and to grieve and to feel those things. You deserve to feel those things. You deserve to feel that pain. You deserve to acknowledge that those things happen to you. But how many times are you going to acknowledge it and not do something about it? How many times are you going to acknowledge it and use it as a get out of jail free card instead of doing your work to break it down, heal from it, release it, and move the fuck on? Because it is not life's responsibility to fight the battles of my past. I can't expect the new people that I'm meeting, the people that Spirit is sending me, to be warriors and go back in time and beat them motherfuckers up for me. I can't expect that. Now I'm putting responsibilities on people that they don't deserve. I'm setting expectations that people can't motherfucking live up to because it's coming from a place that don't make sense. I'm expecting these niggas to be my daddy. I'm expecting these motherfuckers to fight my battles. I'm expecting these motherfuckers to, give me the compassion that I wanted from my mama. That's not their motherfucking responsibility. No wonder they want to get the fuck away from me. No wonder these people running as fast as they can. They're the gingerbread man trying to get the fuck away from my ass. Because I'm putting responsibilities on them that they don't even deserve. And they got the nerve to feel some type of way when they can't live up to it. Who the fuck am I? Am I tripping? Yes. Is it crack? Probably. Is it cocaine that I was on? I don't know. Maybe somebody sprinkled a little bit in whatever I was doing. I don't know. Am I psycho? Probably just a little bit. How can I expect for these people to come and be somebody that they're not supposed to be and didn't sign up to be? Yes, they could have still brought problems and issues to me. Of course. They still got things that they got to be responsible for too. Of course. They still got things they got to be accountable to, for. Of course. But at the basis of it, at the foundation of it, I shouldn't even be here. I attracted these motherfuckers because of the fact that there was something missing within me. And I made it their responsibility to fill whatever that void was. And I shouldn't have done that. So whatever happened to me because of that decision is on me. If I got cheated on, half of that is my fault. I shouldn't be here. If I got played with, half of that is my fault because I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't have been here in the first place. When you go somewhere you're not supposed to be, of course shit go wrong. When you around motherfuckers you're not supposed to be around, of course shit go wrong. Duh. Of course I end up in a crazy ass position because I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be. I'm around people I'm not supposed to be around. I'm doing things that are lower than who I am. Acting in ways that are lower than who I am. Whose fault is that? Mine. Let's pull a couple confirmation cards. I still have specials for the month of October for those who are interested in consultation specials. Reading specials and mentorship specials are available. You can use this box below to send me a message. Just type info in a box and I will send you all of the things that I have going on. And all of the specials that are available right now. Yeah, we have 12/12 coming out. Goals accomplished. Fast growth. If you want to grow, baby, the opportunity is here for you. The energy is conducive for people to grow and to get out of their current position. It's not impossible for you to be a different person. You couldn't have paid me to think that I would be right here, right now, in this moment with the things that I have, with the things that I know, with the things that I've experienced 5 years ago. Couldn't have paid me. Inbox me info, babe. You couldn't have paid me to have the knowledge, to think that I would have the knowledge that I have just a year ago. And that's the beautiful thing about this process. Once you get started, of course it's difficult. Of course it's challenging. Of course it's going to take you to places that make you uncomfortable. Put you around people that push you. You can't show up mediocre no more. You can't half-ass no more. You can't do it all your way no more. Look at that. Thursday and then 5. Butterflies. All of these are symbols of transformation and change. It's time for y'all to change. It's time for y'all to get right. And for a lot of you, it starts with what we was talking about in the beginning. Cutting people the fuck off. We talked about this yesterday. Sometimes the way to get to know who you are is to first understand who you are not. Sometimes figuring out who you are and just working from that could be a little difficult. It could be a little complicated. So instead of me trying to figure out who I am, let me go through who the fuck I'm not and who I don't want to be. Let's start there. I don't want to act like this. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to give off this type of energy. I don't want to be around these type of people. And start making the motherfucking decisions to release those things. Start there. Get that shit the fuck out the way. And the more you do that, the closer you'll get to who you are. And who you do want to be around. And what you do want out of life. And who you do want to be. Uno, reverse that shit. Period. Look at this. Change your environment as I'm saying that. And then look. Uranus came out right with it talking about out of the box, a leap of faith. I love you too. Out the box, a leap of faith. Taking a new direction. Doing some shit you never done before. Going around people you ain't never been before. Putting yourself in environments you've never been in before. Challenging yourself in ways that you've never been challenged before. And the goal of these challenges is not for you to win everything. Sometimes it's just to discover your strength. It's like when you go in the gym and you try to pick up that motherfucking 60, 70 pound weight and you be like, ooh, this is a little heavy. What the fuck? Hold on. You can barely get it off the ground. It doesn't mean that you'll never be able to handle that weight. It just means you need to build yourself up to it a little bit more. So sometimes our challenges come to show us this is possible. You can have this. This can be your reality. But what are you going to do to get there? Are you going to train? Are you going to work? Are you going to push? Because every day is not going to be sunshines and rainbows. Not on this journey. It can't be. You don't learn nothing. We just talked about pressure making the diamond. You got to have that pressure. You got to have that adversity. You got to have them problems arise. You got to be put in those positions where you don't know the answers and you got to figure that shit out. You got to have those moments of reflection where you take a look back at where you used to be and the shit you used to do and be like, I definitely don't want to recreate that shit. Because a lot of y'all are recreating the same experiences over and over. Because you're doing the same shit. Change of environment. You got to do something different. You got to give something different. You have to be different. Your future self requires a different version of you. Your current self is not going to become that future person because those two people don't align. That's why your future is still your future. It can only become your present and your reality when you tap into the energy required to have that reality. That comes with work. That comes with knowing who the fuck you are. That comes with challenges. Sometimes being wrong. Sometimes getting it wrong. Sometimes misstepping. If you never misstep, you don't learn the right step. So the L is never for loss. It's for lesson. We don't take losses around this bitch. Because even when I don't win, I learn something. That means I still gain something. I'm still a winner. Because I'm walking away with some knowledge that I didn't have before. I'm walking away with some insight that I didn't have before. I'm walking away with a perspective that I didn't have before. I'm taking something with me. Alright? Now, I may not walk away with the gold medal, bitch, but I promise you I'm taking something. I'm leaving with something. Prime example, Sha'Carri Richardson. Sha'Carri. Period. Put some respect on the name. Sha'Carri Richardson. Now, that year before, they was on her ass. She ain't make it to the Olympics them couple years before. She, did whatever she did. People wrote her the fuck off. She came back this motherfucking year and said, oh yeah? Let me show y'all what the fuck I learned. Let me hip you to what the fuck I've been doing. In my motherfucking downtime, ho. Not only did she prove something to the world, but she proved something to herself. That's what this shit is about. You're not always going to get it right the first time. That don't mean that next time you won't murk that shit. Because the thing about when you don't get it right the first time, you know exactly what not to do. You know exactly what not to do, exactly how not to behave, exactly how not to think, exactly how not to move. Bitch, you get real clear around this hoe. You be like, damn, all right, so shit, avoid that. You know what I'm saying? Next time I make sure I avoid that shit. Make sure I move differently next time. You ain't gonna catch me in that same trap. Unless you got a new trap, bitch, I got it this time. It's in a bag. The fuck? Health. A lot of y'all need to start paying attention to your health. You can't be a healthy spiritual vessel if your physical vessel is fucked up. What are you putting into your vessel? Because that's what's going to give you the energy to get the other shit done. Of course you're going to procrastinate. You just ate a double, triple cheeseburger with motherfucking fries with Cheeto flakes on it and a waffle and whatever the fuck else and some cereal. Of course you don't got the energy to do shit and you're going to procrastinate and put that shit off to tomorrow. All that shit work together. You know what I'm saying? You over here eating french fries dipped in fucking Cocoa Puffs, sugar, and cinnamon toast crunch milk. I'm sure you can't get the fuck up and do what you need to do. I'm sure you don't have no mental fucking clarity. What you put in your physical vessel matters. Moving your body matters. Taking a couple thousand steps a day matters. It will make a difference. Trust me. As somebody who has dealt with anxiety and depression and overthinking and procrastination, getting up and moving my body has done wonders. You don't have to do as much as me. I like working out. I like running and jogging and walking and shit for miles. I like that. You don't got to do all that. But do what works for you. Put something good in your body. Where's your leafy vegetables? Where's your vegetables, period? And I'm not talking about the toppings on your sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Where's your vegetables? Where's your fruits? Where's your H3O2? Are you drinking water? Some of y'all is pissy. Piss stinking. Grown-ass women with stinky-ass piss. What is going on? We have to take better care of our motherfucking vessels. It's like a car. If I want my car to drive and do for me as long as it can, I'm going to make sure that I go get my oil changed, get my tires rotated, do my checks. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that I do my inspections and get all my shit right. I'm going to keep it up. I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure it run right. I'm not going to put the wrong gas in my car on purpose because I can and fuck my engine up. So if you take care of your car, if you take care of your apartment, if you get your nails and your hair done and all this other shit, why are you fucking over your body? A lot of y'all gonna be cute as shit in that casket. Let's talk for real. Especially in our community where a lot of our people pass away from health issues that they didn't have to pass away from. Short life expectancies because of the food that they put in their body. Real cute in the casket. It needs to be fucking said. It's selfish to not take care of yourself, especially if y'all got kids. That's selfish as fuck. I don't care. I'm calling it out. What you gonna do? Fight me? I'm a Gemini. It's two of me. I hope you got double hands. It's selfish as fuck to walk around and not prioritize your health, and you gonna leave people behind if something was to happen to you. That's selfish. You can't love your kids and then put that bullshit in your body. That don't even make sense. You're selfish. I don't give a fuck. Y'all don't scare me. Hell. All right, I'm done. I love y'all. I hope y'all know all that's out of love. Okay, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't say shit to you. That's real. Again, if you're interested in any of the things that I have going on, any of the specials, type info in this box down below and hit send. And it'll inbox me and I'll send you all the information. Shit. Now, I ain't gonna stress me the hell out. I love you. All you bald heads, small heads. I love all y'all. Niggas and niggettes. I love my people. For real. And that's the only reason why I get on here and do what the fuck I do. That's the only reason why I came back to this motherfucker. Inbox me info, y'all. Don't put it in the comments. I can't do nothing with it in the comments. Shoot me a direct message or use the link in my bio, go on the website, book accordingly, or shoot me an email, fill out a contact form and shoot me an email. Whatever works best for you. Or you can follow me on my other socials and send it via inbox on those too. It don't matter. There will not be any horoscopes posted tomorrow. I don't feel like doing that shit. Straight like that. I mean, that's the reason. There's nothing spectacular going on that's stopping me. I just don't feel like doing that shit tomorrow, so I'm not doing it. So, we'll reconvene with the horoscopes that are being posted on Monday. Enjoy y'all weekend. I told y'all this is a weekend that I really want y'all to do some things for yourself. Again, it doesn't have anything to do with money. It doesn't have to be financially driven or motivated. You don't got to spend a coin. There's a lot of free shit for you to do, you know, to spend some time with yourself, to do something good for yourself, and to have a good time. Take advantage. There's something special about this weekend. I don't know what it is. I told you I woke up today thinking that it was Friday. I mean, committed to the fact that I thought that it was Friday. Like, you couldn't tell me it was not Friday. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a good weekend for a lot of people, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get something materialistically. So stop boxing yourself in with that shit. There's so many other things that can happen for us that don't have anything to do with money. When you set your expectations to something specific, you lose out on a lot of other good shit that you can have. All right, so just say to yourself, something good is coming, and I'm excited for it. Something good is coming, and I'm excited. Something good is coming, and I'm excited. Something amazing and spectacular is happening, and I'm excited. There's a miracle on the way to me, and I'm just so excited. I'm just so grateful in advance for whatever this miracle is. I don't know what it is and what it pertains to, but I just know it's going to just be so good. It's going to make me feel so good, and it's going to work for my highest good, and it's going to go in my favor, and it's going to bring me something that is just so spectacular. So it's going to leave me speechless. Y'all better start talking to yourselves like that. What the fuck? You don't got to always know what it is. Something amazing is happening. Something spectacular is on the way. There's a miracle with my name on it that's about to land on my front step. And I'm happy about it. And I'm excited about it. And I deserve it. And I'm worthy of having it. Because some of y'all need to work on your self-worth. I'm worthy of having this good thing that I don't know what it is. The universe is surprising me with something. The universe is throwing me a surprise party, bitch. And I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I'm excited and I'm happy. I know it's going to be amazing. Spectacular. Life-changing. Fulfilling. Okay? Use some of them SAT words that y'all know and shit. It's going to be very mindful. Very demure. I don't fucking know. Look in the dictionary. Find some words. Go off. Shit. And start saying that shit to yourself on a daily basis. Something good is coming. I can just feel it. I just know. The throat chakra. Activate that motherfucker. Y'all use that motherfucker for all other types of bullshit. To cuss people out and talk shit and say stupid ass goofy shit. Sound like my mama. Anywho. I love y'all. Now, I don't know for sure if I'm going to be on here tomorrow. I really don't. If you don't see me tomorrow, then you'll see me Monday for sure. This will be going live tomorrow rising on YouTube. So definitely make sure y'all subscribe, turn on your notifications and all of the things. I love y'all again. I can't stress it enough. I appreciate everybody that's been booking with me, that's been supporting me, that's been tuning in, following, liking, sharing gifts, sending gifts, cash apps, all the things. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. It is amazing to be supported. It is amazing to be in position and to be operating your life purpose and have people support that and to get the fruits of your labor shown to you in this form and personified rather. But yeah, I'll see y'all. If not tomorrow, definitely on Monday. If I do go live at some point this weekend, then I don't know. Sometimes, y'all know I'm a Gemini. I don't never know when I'm going to do shit all the time. So, if not this weekend at any point, then definitely on Monday. All right, go back and watch all of the readings that we've done so far this week. There's been a lot of good messages coming out. Use those to your advantage. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Again, if you're interested in any information, DM me the words info, and I will send you all of these specials that I have going on for this weekend and the month of October.